Good morning, guys. Welcome to the farm. We have a busy day here. The equine massage therapist is here. She's going to be doing 4 of our horses. She did 3 horses yesterday. And so we're doing that, but I thought I'd take the opportunity to kind of talk about some of the things I do for prevention, for care for the horses and the animals and the goats. Just some preventive stuff, some natural holistic stuff that I do to help care for them. So we'll go up, we'll turn 2 of the horses out that got their massage yesterday. They just finished eating breakfast, so we'll get them out. They're going to be really excited because they get to go to the top field. Farmer Mike and I put a round bale in last night, so all we have to do is do their waters, but they'll probably kick up their heels. And another exciting news, so we went without a second car for a long time just to be able to be out of debt and get our homestead and do our equine ministry on a property. So I just never thought I was going to be able to have my own car. And my hubby got me a car. He got me a car and no payment. It's a used car, and like, I know nothing about cars, but it's going to get me from point A to point B. Like, I feel like I'm 17. I have my own car. So we have our truck here that I've been driving, and you know, our adult kids kept buying our other cars. So, and when we had one, I had a minivan. And then, you know, my oldest daughter with her kids, she ended up with that. Anyway, so I'm going to be going to see my daughter-in-law and my grandson and granddaughter today, and I'll be driving my car. All right, so I'm going to walk in and say hi to Katie. She's working on cider right now. And one of the things I've been adding to some of the horses is this camelina oil. I don't know how you say it. And it really has been helping joints and coat, weight, all of that. All right, this is Katie, my friend, an equine massage therapist, and she's working on Cider, who likes to knock things over. Dennis the Menace, right, Cider? So the importance of having them massaged is to see if there's any sore areas on them. That way we know if it's safe to put our youth volunteers or the kids on when we do therapy sessions. And Katie said he is sore in the withers and also back on his back. All right, we're gonna move Buddy and Sophie and get them up to paddock 7. You unlocked Blue's door. It's okay. Here they come. They're going to be so excited to go to 7. It's all the way up there. And for y'all that haven't seen, there's our little farm store. It has my soaps, my goat milk soaps in it. You can also order online and have it shipped, and you support what we do here on the farm, all of our equine ministry. Now this paddock here they were in, Farmer Mike's gonna come and he's gonna drag it and we let it rest, and soon we'll be putting down some grass seed. All right, they're gonna start getting excited here, so get this. Oh boy. Be good, buddy. Wait your turn. He's got it in his eyes, though. He's ready to roll. He sees it. He sees that round bale. He's like, yes, I'll get the gate.
Ready? Okay.
No, isn't. Come on, Sophie. There she goes. And she's moving a lot better, too. I think that oil is helping her joints. So... come on, buddy! There he goes. All right, here's a view from the road to the farm. You can see the barn and the indoor arena. I gotta get Buddy's fly mask on because he has blue eyes and the sun can do some damage. So we keep a fly mask on to keep the sun rays out. You found some grass, didn't you? Well, look what I found. Yeah, you don't have to wear blues anymore. So one of the greatest preventions for good health in animals is to make sure that their water is clean. We scrub out their water troughs, fill it with fresh water. We check it daily, and within 24 hours we have them dumped and cleaned again. It's so important to have clean water for your animals. A lot of times people think, well, in the wild they drink water that's dirty. Well, they'll go to a water source that is running. They don't go to stagnant water. I've been to barns, rescues, and their water troughs are green, or their water buckets are green. This is just not the way we need to keep waters for the animals. Arabella, who's boarded here, she got uveitis, which is a bacteria caused from a bug in water that's not clean. She lost her sight because of it. So important to have clean waters. The other thing I do in preventive wise is apple cider vinegar in their water, like the goats and the chickens. I also offer water that doesn't have apple cider vinegar in it, so they can choose whether they want it or not, and that really helps them. It helps the immune system, it helps balance the pH, and a lot of pathogens can't survive in a pH balanced body. If you're alkaline, and this goes for humans too, if you're alkaline or you're more acid, there's a lot of things that can become out of balance. So making sure that they have pH balance using the apple cider vinegar, helping their immune system, that cuts down on so many pathogens and things that would normally survive in a imbalanced pH environment. So I have two of my youth volunteers here today that are experienced in riding. I think Sydney's been riding since she was 5, and they're working with Blue and Cider, who have had their massage. So they work off that lactic acid after their massage and warm them up, get them exercised, see where they need work at. And Blue's doing good. She's got a little bit of a hiccup in the back because of her ligament in the back's a little sore, but the exercise is doing her good. We don't overwork her. Well, hi ladies. I do like letting my chickens free range. They can get a variety of diet when they're out, and they can pick where they want to sunbathe like they're doing now and take their dust bath. Cuts down on mites and things that would normally, if you keep locked up chickens. Definitely enjoy it. We do have to do a little bit of an Easter egg hunt, but they're doing great. And the other supplement I use, it's actually a mineral, is colloidal silver. Now, speaking of chickens, I had one. I went in the coop to check eggs. They had already been out, and this chicken had just compacted with poop all over and laying flat out on underneath one of the roosts. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I got her, one of her wings was extended out. I wasn't sure what injuries or what she had going on. And I brought her in and I gave her a warm Epsom salt bath just to wash her bum off and got that clear. Put her in a crate, gave her some, she was drinking water, so I put some colloidal silver, which is a mineral. It's an antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, and I gave her that mineral with some water and also some apple cider vinegar. And within 24 hours, she was up and walking around. And it's really a good thing to have on hand. Put it in their water. You can give it through a syringe, just orally in their mouth. And you can also add it topically to a cut. And I usually keep a spray bottle with lavender essential oil and silver. So it's really great. If you want to use an application in the eye, silver is measured by ppms, parts per million. I wouldn't go above 5 ppms. So we make our own silver here on the farm. It's basically silver ions that are charged in distilled water. And ours ends up being about 40 ppms. It's a dark amber color, and that means it's higher in ppms. And you don't want to put that in your eye because the silver ions will start covering your vision. It doesn't make you blind, but it makes you feel like you are. So when I want to dilute it, I just add more distilled water and it makes the dilution down. Okay, so Peaches, I thought you were pregnant. Oh, but you got your man, don't you? There's little Romeo. So Romeo's our herd sire. You can go back and watch that video when we brought him. And Peaches, I thought, was for sure pregnant, but nope. She showed me she was flagging, and they really wanted to get to each other. So we might have some blue-eyed, polled babies. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be something? Good job, Romeo. Good job, Romeo. So I saw that action go down. So I'm like 99.9% sure she is bred, and she's like she's like, can I come out now? But you were all about him yesterday. I know, I'm gonna get you some more hay. So I can put a hay net in their paddock because no one has horns. So I just wanted to clarify that again. We made those trash can feeders, hay feeders, because we have goats with horns. We didn't want to put hay nets in there. They get hooked in there, and I've actually had to free. That's why I stopped using hay nets. It was a hay bag, and I had a doe get her horn stuck in there, and I had to go in and unravel her. So that's why I don't use hay nets with goats that have horns. But theirs, I can fill up their hay net. That's what we'll do. Well, Molly Moo, you're just the sweetest. I think she's going to be big enough to breed in the fall for 2023 babies. Oh my goodness. Well, if y'all would like to know some more holistic ways to take care of goats, chickens, or horses, I can do a separate video on each of those. I know you're a doll, but you're going to get bigger. And just with that being said, not that I omit emergency medicine. Obviously, there's a need for medicines and things, but this is just some preventive things we can do to keep our animals healthy, and so we don't have those emergencies rise up. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Are you attached to me because your mom almost gave birth to you in my lap? Huh? Huh? Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I hope you're blessed today. Be encouraged if you want to keep up on our goat baby births coming soon. We're on a 25-day countdown, I believe. We're gonna have goat babies, but it's gonna be a long season for us here. From May to July, it looks like we're gonna be having goat babies. So, guys, be blessed. Bye. Star, you're so loud.
If I had 1,000 tongues, I would sing with everyone.